was like nothing sexual, but
Nothing.
yeah, he just
No,
like choked out by
sexual.
grown men, I guess. And he hit me up one day on LinkedIn, and I knew exactly who he was just from the stories. And so one night, me and my buddy, we're out at a bar, we get super fucked up, and we're like, fuck it, let's go, let's take this guy up on his offer. So like we get to his house, his apartment, like a sick apartment in downtown Boston, and he's obviously rich, got a weird fetish for straight dudes choking him out. And you know, me and my buddy, we thought we were gonna get like chloroform, and we got in there and he was just like in sweatpants and a t-shirt, and like went to like move the coffee table and just started choking this guy out, like had him in a headlock. We were gouging his eyes out, and like he would tap once in a while, but it was just, he had a very, very high pain tolerance. It was crazy. And yeah, like we did it for like an hour. He gave us each like $1,500, and eventually we just started doing it like all the time. Like sometimes we'd go over there solo.
No matter what, this guy's getting 1,000. if somehow he gets beat, then that person, whoever calls in with that, God bless them, they have the best story ever. This guy gets $1,000 guaranteed. That was one of the funniest things and the best delivery I've ever fucking heard. I mean, by the way, there's nothing sexual about it, buddy. Let me tell you, there's something entirely sexual about it. Maybe not for you and your pal who were just watching the Bruins, but that guy was getting off every single time.
Yeah, this old guy's trolling the hockey players. and I'd like you to come and choke me out. It's nothing sexual. I am going to come. But
There'll be cum in my pants, but nothing sexual. I mean, talk about a sweet gig.
I mean,
You get to go hang out in
the
this
sweetest job in the whole world.
in this awesome pad, throw on the game,
Bruins and just
watch the Bruins
beat the shit out of an old guy. That's the dream, baby.
Yo, let's rank this. Okay, let's rank these people in terms of, I guess, awesomeness. Old dude who likes to be choked out
Pretty
by
high.
young guys, right?
Pretty high up there.
Guy who takes him up on the offer.
Pretty high up there.
Friend who takes him up on the offer to go with them.
I like-
Hey man,
I-
you want to come with me to this guy's house and watch the Bruins while I choke him? Yeah, I'm down. I'm not doing anything. That guy's pretty awesome too. These guys are all awesome.
I like to think that he mentioned that like occasionally you start going alone and like your friend's like, you're going without me now?
Yeah, what are you come on, man.
Bro, I thought it was our thing. Like you're going without me?
What,
Like,
so what do you get, 3,000?
Yeah.
You're not going to take my cut? What's... I mean, that is the dream for a, you know, looks like kind of like a, you know, meathead hockey guy. He's like, I get to fucking flex the muscles a little bit, get some money, especially here in college. That kind of money every, I'm assuming this guy used to probably call him up pretty frequently. That kind of money every, you know, all the time. What's crazy, it enters all, I'll tell you this much. I'm down to ride with this guy. Love the whole thing. Gets a little weird if you're on the ice and people are going, yo, you're that dude who chokes old guys in Boston.
I think it's even better, dude.
Yo,
You become a legend.
when that's your rep, you choke. This happens so often, and it's so open that people are like, there's number, 89. That guy, yep, chokes out fucking old men in Boston.
Like imagine like game planning. Like when you're game planning, you know, like, I remember like, you know who someone's dating. You know, like maybe where they're going to college. You know where they play in summer league. Like,
right.
You like know a thing or two, and you're like, be like, that's you know.
Oh yeah,
like,
there's like the
you knew like where they're from. Like this is boarding school. So you're like, all right, they got 4 Canadians on that team.
Right.
But then you're like, they got that kid who just chokes motherfuckers out. Like that would be incredibly intimidating.
I would not want to fuck with that guy.
Playing the fucking kid who chokes out old men now. God damn it, dude.
What would you do if this is your boyfriend?
Yeah. What?
You're down?
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Would you go with?
Making money. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did Jackie just sit there with some popcorn? He did it again. He passed out right there on the floor. It happened.
I'd be like,
Make that money.
I honestly think, despite like great guy who goes with him, great guy, I think the person really living the dream here is the old guy.
I mean, I appreciate someone who knows what they want, has the means to attain it, goes out there, puts themselves out there, and just does it. And I'm sure a lot of people whisper about him. That's that weird old guy who gets choked out. And he's like, guess what, brother? I'm busting loads that night that I love. I'm having the time of my life.
Everyone's laughing about it. They're like, dude, that guy pays you $1,500. He's at home being like, I'd pay $10,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that guy, if you can, it's one of those things. If you can pay $1,500, you can probably pay $15,000.
Yeah.
Like that's pennies.
You guys are doing this for so much cheaper. He's like, I'm winning business deals right now. I'm getting autoerotically asphyxiated. Like this is everything that gets my rocks off. I'm fucking dude. Being like that, where you're like. Yeah, dude, it's for sure weird.
But wait, now like, let me change the scenario because I'm sure if he's saying incorrectly, but he's saying it wasn't sexual, that leads me to believe that like he's not like fucking cracking it while it's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, but let's say it becomes sexual. Let's say you're choking this old man, and like as he's going out, he like is moaning and groaning, and then like as he passes out, he comes. Are you still doing that? You're not touching.